A huge welcome, everybody, to our game of the week. Finally, it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see, the number 19 team in the country, the Colorado State Rams, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the South Florida Bulls. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Rams will kick this away to start us off. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Pass hauled in inside the 15. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's escaping the pocket now. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They're going to run it. They bring him down right at the 20.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this third down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on fourth down.
The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The Bulls are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. There's the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USF. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself. Kirky just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run, because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job on the coverage team. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. Here comes a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7.
That makes the score. South Florida, 10. Colorado.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 11, set to kick this one away.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The USF offense is back out there now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Finding space at the 20. And he heads out of bounds after another big scramble. This defense has had no answer for the quarterback runs today. The Bulls have 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Will he score here? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Bulls. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here?
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Handoff on a single back formation. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Catch made on the right side. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. South Florida, 17. Colorado State, 7.
A new set of downs after that completion. And now the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Moves left out of the pocket. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Colorado State, number 3, with the grab and the score.
Here's the point after attempt.
The kicker on for the extra point.
PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score. South Florida, 17. Colorado State.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 11, set to kick off.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Rams. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back through a pick 6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Colorado State. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
17.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And that will pick up a first down, spotted at 38.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. An explosive play. Big gain. Spotted down near the 37. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Off the play fake. Looking to throw on first down. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. He'll throw it now. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Past the 20, at the 10 now. Touchdown, Rams. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. The Rams come to the line with first and goal. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down and goal upcoming. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on third and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Colorado State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The USF offense is back out there now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Gets some space around the 30. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, South Florida. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
And the extra point was up and good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Breaking free at midfield. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Colorado State.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. He's going to hand this off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Colorado State.
Second down play coming up. The DB is backing off from the line now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Catch made down inside the 10. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulls will kick it off to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Oh, what a juke. Gets free now. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
They'll run it here. Fights off a defender. Touchdown, Rams. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Colorado State, 49, South Florida, 24.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, USF. And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Using his legs on the scramble. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Make some noise. It's third down. Get ready.
Important third down play coming up.
Let's go.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pocket breaking down. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And looking for a big play here. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Quick throw to the left side. Catch is made. Room to run here. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Trying to extend the play. Using his legs here. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Bulls churn out another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself.
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, South Florida. This offense cannot be stopped. Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down. They got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Colorado State 56, South Florida 45.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Gives it to the back. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he scores. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
63, South Florida 45.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. He's escaping the pocket now. choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
He's moving out of the pocket now. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Bulls lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on a ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. Ball handed off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Rams. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
70. South Florida, 45.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. USF offense is back out there now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. And here comes a deep shot. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Some hard running there through a tackle. Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Make some noise. It's third down.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Can he make it to the marker? Stout defense. They stuff him from this angle. I don't think he got the first down.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the fourth time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down, so it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
Pressure is coming. It's caught downfield. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
And the Rams are in the red zone. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.